Mic check, one, two. Let me know how the volume sounds. Mic check, one, two. Looks like the transmitter is picking up pretty well. You guys let me know what the volume sounds like. I might have to flip this around so that it faces upward. Yeah, you guys let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me well? Give me a shout out in the comments if my microphone is working, and let me know if you guys can hear me. Double check. Top check. Oh man, I never see my chat when I go on here. Okay, perfect. I did see my chat, and you do hear me. Does it sound good? Does it sound okay? Thank you so much. I got a cousin named Camille. So basically, obviously, you clicked on this because you like the topic. Maybe you can tell me what the topic makes you, do you have anything that that topic makes you want to say? Let me know in the comments if so. Um, we live in a world full of lies. And so those lies have created the foundation for how people operate, which is people's wisdom. People's wisdom, wisdom is the application of what we know. And what people are applying as the application of what they know comes from falsehood. It comes from someplace not true. So our foundation, not coming from truth, puts everything off center and off course. And obviously, with all of the unveilings that have been happening recently, hold on, let me close these doors behind me because it's kind of bugging me. Give me 1 second. So the unveilings that have been happening is kind of, yeah, and there's no accidents. I don't believe in accidents. Uh, and I appreciate your truth. I appreciate your honesty. I really do. Um, because I, I don't have thin skin like that to where, you can't. I appreciate growth and I appreciate the opportunity to get better at everything, right? So, I don't necessarily get butthurt about critiques or about someone, sharing their opinion of how my energy makes them feel. Please like the live and share it if you guys don't mind. And so I was asking myself. I got a 13-year-old daughter. She's really, really pretty, beautiful little girl, tall and lanky. She's athletic. She's energetic. She's optimistic. She's a sweet kid. And knowing how filthy this world is makes it really hard for me sometimes to not be scared for her and to not be like, damn, overprotective, right? But I'm not, and I trust her because she's a good kid, and I'm allowing her journey, and I'm learning as much as I possibly can rather than trying to teach her. Because how do you teach when everything you've been taught for the most part comes from falsehood? So when I was asking myself, right, what kind of a world I would like to see my kid, my child, have the opportunity to live in, the answer to that question was a world where she's doesn't have to be thinking about, she doesn't have to become a liar, and she doesn't have to be in fear that people are lying to her. Because that's basically what's going on in this world is there's all secrecy and it's all like, this dark energy behind closed doors. And I'd like for my kid to have the opportunity to see something different. So I guess it's time for me to take responsibility for establishing that. And so I just want to start having conversations about the subject matter, truth, wisdom, and kindness, and see what type of people I connect with. And there's no limit to how far we can take this. This world was developed because of an idea. The world that we live in right now stems from ideas. Now we can have conversations, share ideas, and implement those ideas. And over time, our children's children perhaps might have the opportunity to see a different world and to live in a different world and to carry on the torch of providing the platform of truth to, to launch off of. Don't forget to like the chat and share it if you don't mind, whoever's in here. And also, give me your feedback on how you feel about what I'm saying so far. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And, you know, sometimes I feel like we gotta prepare ourselves even in some of the worst ways and be prepared to really deal with this energy that's out there. But I don't want to start there. I want to start with us doing what we can to actually step back and relearn, unlearn, recreate, invent, plant seeds, develop the new ecosystem, something sustainable. Put my time, energy, talent, skills, and resources on the table, and hope that other people are willing to do the same thing. Let me see what we got in the chat. What we got in the chat? We got anything in the chat? Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, there we go. They pop up and disappear. Now I got them. Now I got them permanent, sort of. Yeah. I'm basically in the process of putting together the philosophy behind those three. It's nothing new, but I'm putting together the philosophy behind everything. Mission statement. Be starting a little community organization, church, if you will, over here in Maui, where I'm at. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to just rant and talk. I want to see what you guys have to say or what's on your mind, especially, in reference to the topic. And don't be surprised that I'm shadow banned, because you know, light work is the last thing to get supported and the last thing to break through the algorithm. Light work is the last thing to break through the algorithm. But we're gonna do this light work. We're gonna do some shadow work too. Sorry for getting quiet, but anybody have any questions? Absolutely putting actions behind my feelings, actually. Putting actions behind these feelings, putting actions behind these intentions. All right. It's uncomfortable sometimes talking to my 13-year-old about the reality that is out there, but I do it so that she can have her head on the swivel, be prepared, and so that we have a plan. And she's very supportive of me getting the word out there to the people, and having, you know, starting a dialogue and creating a conversation about what the solutions are to these actual catastrophes. I'm not smoking, by the way. This is Palo Santo. And the thing might be not sending my feed out because it sees smoke on the screen. That's how weird the world is right now. I can't even light incense without getting shadow banned. What time is it? I gotta get my butt out there to a client's house in about 2 hours. How you feeling out there? Where you guys at? I'm in Maui. Introduce yourselves. Tell me something about you. Do you guys have any passions, grand intentions, projects that you're working on? Okay, no projects, no problem. No projects, no problem. All good. If anybody wants to have any deeper conversations about what's going on, I think this is not going to be the platform to necessarily work from. Probably going to need to start like a Discord, um, something like that. Yeah, I'll do a Discord. I'll do a different platform, something a little bit less censored. Rumble, perhaps. I don't know. Patreon, something like that. Use a different platform. What do you guys do for a living? Tell me something about yourselves. Just two people in here, and I don't know who the other person is. I only see one person saying anything. Who's the other person in here who's not saying anything? Who are you? Identify yourself. Catch me live again. Yeah, no doubt. Take care. Who the other person? Nobody gonna say nothing? I'm losing one of my viewers already, and the other viewer don't want to say nothing. It's weird. Just got somebody just like sitting there looking at me and not answering any of nothing. Uh, all right then. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because I'm talking to no one, or I'm talking to someone who's ignoring me, and that's no fun either. So, oh, got a new person. Please like the live and share it, and tell me what you think about the topic. Thank you. Please like the live and share it, and let me know what you think about the topic. Okay, cool. Then nobody here, so I'm out of here, and there goes one person. Peace, blessings. What do you think about the topic? And if, yeah, I'm done with this. This is retarded.